Um, it's kind of a weird coinky dink that we are talking events today. And so I guess thanks for tuning in to In the Know with Steph and Joe. Joe should be here hopefully in 15 minutes. And I'll give a shout out to Epic Media. Joe will do the read when he gets here because he's much better at it than I. But we today are hoping that we could get some business owners or people from the community to come by the studio, or I will be sharing a link now that you guys could click and Zoom in live to share your events, your upcoming changes in your industry, any birthdays, anything that you have up and coming that you want to share and promote. So we're hoping that this could be a good platform for everyone to get some free advertising out there and get everything going for them. So, hi, Mom. So, as you can see, Mom, I'm flying solo. So, we'll see how this goes. But I guess I'll kick it off with we had a really large amount of people surprisingly kind of chime in that they have all these events they'd like us to share. So this was really exciting because, to be honest, we don't get as much crowd participation as we did for this event or this show. So I'm pretty happy to share. So I'll kick off with one of the events that are up and coming. We have the Rise Up Splash into McHenry County that's actually happening tonight and tomorrow at Peterson Park. Tonight, I believe the headliner is Dustin Lynch, and tomorrow the headliner is Brad Paisley. So two, I guess, very well-known country stars. There are still tickets available. I believe they are still looking for volunteers also. So if anybody would like to volunteer, I think they are still accepting some applicants for that. You could reach out to them at riseupfoundationmchenry.org to purchase any tickets that are still available for tonight's show and tomorrow's show at Peterson Park in McHenry. So that's, I guess, event number one that I had. So if anybody that's listening right now on Facebook also, or YouTube or whatever platform you're on, the Yard Stream or whatever you're on, if there's any upcoming events or anything you'd like to share, please type it in or click the link and we will get that up and announced to the radio community. So we have the Cary Grove Chamber is planning a wine walk November 16th from 6 to 8 p.m. So they have tickets for sale on that. You can go on the Chamber's website. And that's a fun event for just local people in the community or business owners. I believe they do have business sponsors, and that's who is going to be pouring the wine. And you just walk, you get a cup and a lanyard, and you go and sample the wines and talk to your local business owners in your local community. So it's a nice way for everybody to kind of get to know each other if you are interested in expanding some of those services. And then also the Cary Grove Chamber is doing a Halloween walk on October 29th from 11 to 12 in Cary, and then 1 to 2 in Fox River Grove. So that would be fun for everybody to get dressed up, and the kids, and go do a little trick-or-treating and a little, again, opportunity for the parents to meet some of the other businesses in the community and help promote and shop local. So we have that from the Cary Grove Chamber. Another person that chimed in that wanted to share one of their upcoming events is we have the Algonquin Chamber is also doing a wine walk, and you could get tickets through Eventbrite, and that is October 13th from 2 to 5. And then or you could call the Chamber's office also if you need more information. It's 847-658-5300. So those wine walks are very fun. McHenry just did their wine walk. I don't know, Eric, I could ask Rich if he wants to do the wine walk with you. I'm sure he would love to be your wine buddy and go sample the wines. I guess you guys could either pick. You guys could do both. You could do the Algonquin one on October 13th, or you could do the Cary Grove one on November 16th. So the November 16th one is close to Rich's birthday, so maybe that will be his little fun birthday outing. Eric, do you guys have any upcoming events or changes in your industry or Michelle's industry that you guys want to share live that people should be doing, looking, um, anything like that? All right, I'll talk to Rich when I get home and I'll ask him if he wants to do both wine walks and we'll get registered for those. Let's see. Another caller chimed in, and we have Tim and Sally Santos from the Santos Agency, Health Markets Insurance. They wanted to remind everybody that Medicare enrollment starts October 15th, and health insurance and open enrollment starts November 1st. They are in downtown McHenry on Green Street. You could reach them at 815-271-5438. They are taking appointments now, so you don't have to wait until October 15th or November 1st to schedule your appointments. They also do group health policies as well. And as always, their slogan is #Let's Meet on Green Street. So make sure you give Tim and Sally a call if either you're aging up into Medicare or you're looking to just shop your insurance, or you've had a career change and you need some new options on that. They would definitely sit down. I know many of people that have used their services and have been very pleased and happy with the service and the care that they receive from that agency. So I will give them a personal recommendation. Let's see who else called in. We've had so many people call in. I'm hoping I don't forget anybody. So if you're listening out there and you just want to remind me in case you think I forgot you, please message on live so we can make sure we get your read in as well. So we have Marie Skippergosh, my sister-in-law, owns Sassy Divas 5 Bling, and she sells jewelry, and the necklaces all so everything's $5, and everything, if you buy a necklace you get a matching pair of earrings for free included with your purchase. She'll be doing a live on all of the jewelry on September 27th. So make sure you tune in to that. You could find her on the Sassy Divas Bling on Facebook, and that's where she'll be doing her live. So hopefully this gets her some deals on that. Looks like Joe has finally arrived to save me from rambling, because I feel like that's all I'm doing.
Did I literally not tell you 3:08?
Yeah.
And I spent it's 3:09, and I spent 1 minute dropping it like it's hot off screen for you.
I feel like I've just been rambling and rambling. Like now I know how you felt like that one show when you had to do it by yourself. It's like
literally those shows are some of the worst.
I feel like I was like dying. So I've done.
But to be honest though, do you feel like it is doable to talk for an hour?
Do I by myself?
Could you do it?
No.
Really?
No, I tried to do it like one time before you joined to do the co-hosting. For
an hour?
No, it was like a half hour. And I talked for maybe 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm done. And good night.
All I got.
I'm like, okay, good night, San Francisco. And shut off everything and left.
Fair enough. So
my mom says hi. Oh, and
hi, Linda.
You have to do Jess's read. I said that you would do it as soon as you got in.
Okay, so 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. No. Epic Media, let's just go start with this. epicmediainc.com. Whether your business is big, small, red, blue, 1 fish or 2 fish, I don't care what it is. You could have a gazillion fishes in your business. I really don't care. Epic Media really does handle all size businesses. So with the continued growth of technology these days, it is essential that you have an effective internet marketing strategy in place for your business. They offer an array of services such as web design, social media optimization, and branding, and several other businesses. So
The writing is so small, right?
I know. Like, I just want you to know that my contacts are on point right now because of. So we're talking events today.
Yes, so I gave reads to all these people so far. I still have a couple more, but we could sprinkle those in later.
Which ones did you give so far?
So I did the Rise Up, because that's happening today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow, right? Totally.
And then we have the Algonquin Wine Walk.
Ooh.
The Cary Grove Chamber has a wine walk and a Halloween walk.
The Halloween walk is going to be awesome because for those that are listening, if you show up to the Halloween walk, what you will actually see, because I'm already planning my costume for the walk. So Carrie and I have already decided this year for the Halloween walk for this event, because we plan these events in advance, she looked at me the other day and said, "Oh, Joe, your hair's a little long." And you look at it and go, "No, it's really short." Right? But like, no, it really is long for me.
Uh-huh.
Right? So when I get down to when I get to this level, I normally cut it. But at this point, I'm going to keep growing it for Halloween. So that way, when Halloween comes, I actually shave the top out.
Okay.
And then I have all this hair around the side.
Uh-huh.
Right? Like a true old man, bald head type deal, right?
Are you going to like bick it, shave it?
No. Oh. Just trim it. But okay. I wear a hat. And so then my wife flours out the side of it, right, with flour, baking flour, right? And so that it's grayish-ish. And so then it looks like, and then she'll draw in old man, like, wrinkles into my face. She does herself the same way. And then I walk with a cane. She walks with a walker.
And you guys did this last year, right?
It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, so we literally do it. So right now is the time that this event's coming up, and she looks at me and I say, "What are we going to do?" And I said to her this year, I go, I really don't mind being an old man again. So she said to me the other day, "Are you going to cut your hair? It's getting long." And I said, I really want to be an old man. We're at that point where if I cut it, it's not going to be long enough. Right. So I'm growing my hair out literally for Halloween.
Well, Eric wants you to make a super mullet for a week.
A super mullet?
Hi. Come on in.
Wait, I just want Eric to tell me what is a super mullet.
All the mics are on.
Yeah, everybody's on. Get in here.
Okay.
Hello?
See, we have...
Please state your name and your business, your occupation, and your business being here.
So I heard... First of all, I'm Lisa Schumacher, and I do Aflac and Medicare.
Okay.
Yes, and I heard that you guys are looking for events that are happening.
We're not looking for them. We just know they're happening.
They are.
Yeah. So What event do you have coming up?
So I have a couple. So the first one I have coming up is the Medicare annual enrollment is coming up.
What's the dates on that?
October 15th to December 7th.
So if I were a Medicare person that I was enrolling and I was worried about this October 15th date, what are the things that I should have ready for myself to prepare for October 15th?
So the things that I prepare a Medicare analysis, and I send that out, and I collect your doctor's names and your drugs, and then I throw it in my computer, and it spits it out and says, these are the new plans that you would be eligible for.
So I have to have all this information ready for you before October 15th, right?
Yes.
That'd be most ideal.
Well, that would be most ideal, but I can't meet with you until after October 15th.
Technically.
Right, but you're accepting appointments, though. Like if I called you and I was like, hey, I got my stuff, let's do October 17th.
Correct.
You're accepting appointments.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So this event for you, because we're talking events today, and Linda, I see that you're asking when the Halloween walk is. I don't know this. I'm going to have to ask.
It's October 29th.
Oh, there
we
you
already
go.
did the read for it.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. See, so read it again.
It's October 29th. The Cary side is from 11 to 12, and then Fox River Grove is from 1 to 2.
What? Okay, so I was leaning over. So what, Lisa, do you have that you want to bring to people for your event? right? What makes you stand out for this event? Because a lot of people see this event, and I wanted to give you a little lead into this before I asked you it, right?
Yes.
I was trying to. So if, let's say, we were to have this event, how do you get people to be more forthcoming and understand what's going on for your event, right?
Yes. So the event goes from October 15th to December 7th. So we can meet anytime in between there. And what brings me, so what's cool is that I do my services for free. So
you don't get paid at all?
I do.
You don't make any money?
No, of course I make money.
And don't say you're free.
I am free though to the customer.
Well, to the customer, but don't say you're free.
I'm complimentary.
Oh, there it is.
I'm complimentary. To the seniors. So
fair enough.
And because all the plans change and your drugs change and everything changes, so it's always just a good idea to get everything reviewed. And sometimes we make a change, and sometimes we don't. And just
is it wise because you have this event running from October 15th to December 7th? Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so I got the dates right. Okay, October 15th to December 7th. Everybody write that down. So if you have this event running, is there other times that people can get a hold of you outside of this event?
Yes.
Right? And still be in contact with you? Because to me, it sounds like this event is not the only thing onto which you should be contacting your health insurance provider.
Correct. So this is the time of the year that you can make any changes for Medicare. But people are constantly turning 65, and so then 3 months before you turn 65, you'll want to contact me, and I can help you figure out what plans that you want to be on.
You're telling me that not everybody's birthday is between October 15th and December 7th? Wait, mine is.
So is mine.
No, nailed it.
Thanks,
Lisa,
Mom.
when's your birthday? I was going to say, don't tell me the year, just tell me the date.
In February.
In February. You're outside the date.
I am.
Yes. So wait, so let's say you had a birthday for your event. Let's say that I had a birthday that was in March. Would it be best to be in contact with you throughout the year? So that way, this event is merely just a, hey, we got to fill out some paperwork instead of, oh my God, we got to revamp our entire.
So 3 months before is when you want to talk to me, before you turn 65 or before you think about retiring.
3 months before a life event.
Correct.
Is what you're saying.
Yes.
No, for Medicare, it's just specifically your age, not a life event like a baby.
Well, it could be a life event that you're retiring.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But you have to be 65 though, right? Or no?
Well, you could be 68 and retiring, because people are working later.
Lisa said.
Yeah. But so it's 65 is the minimum age though.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you're on disability.
Okay.
Right. So there's so many certain hurdles, right? But it's so what you're saying though is it's best to be in contact with you throughout the process of being through those age brackets that right, instead of just coming to you on October 15th and saying, hey, I qualify, or on December 6th.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if your birthday is say it's in October and you'd be eligible October 1st, then you have to plan for 2022 for October, November, and December. And you also have to plan for next year for January 1st. So then we really have two sets of plans to look at.
Okay.
Because the plans change.
And what was the other events you said that you had going on?
Yes, you have more events.
I do.
Because we have more leads too.
I belong to Give Bonnie Strong 77. And we do a fundraiser we help families support families that are going through pediatric cancer. And so we're doing a fundraiser on December 22nd. It's an all-girls skate.
At a skating rink? I hope.
At Crystal Ice House, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Do you provide the skates? Or are they rentals? Or I'm just for anybody listening.
So
I don't have to bring my own skates if I'm a girl?
So it's mainly girls that are already on teams, are already skating, all the way from 2 to 99.
Really?
Yeah. So any girls that are skating, that are hockey players.
Okay.
Yes.
Hockey or such? Is it just
mainly hockey?
Mainly hockey. Okay.
Because then
Wow.
we'll play a scrimmage against the. So we got the different age groups on the
so
different.
So much fun.
It is. And all the girls now are coming back from college, and they get to hang out for the night and skate.
Do you want audience for that?
Yes. So we also have people bring gifts to support the Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Yep. And then any people that want to come and watch it, we just ask for like a $5 donation or whatever.
There's in technicality, there's no admission fee. However, for general admission, however, they ask for a donation.
Yeah, we ask for a donation.
Right. So people bring out your 20s, not your 5s.
Correct. That would be much better.
Go high. Go high. Come on.
Yes, we like the 20s.
Yeah.
Yes.
We want 20s dropped into the buckets here.
Yes. Okay. I believe for the girls to participate, it's $30.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No, it's really good.
Yeah. And how many girls do you typically have participate?
So prior to COVID, we had over 100 girls. But since COVID, we've dwindled down a little bit. We're at about 60 girls.
That's a good question I have for everybody. You do events, Steph.
Yeah.
Lisa, I assume you've done some events, right, during COVID. How has COVID affected events for y'all?
I mean, like the only thing that I did during, I guess, COVID was we moved into our office in September of 2020, and we had a ribbon cutting, and we invited, the
few chambers, whatever.
Right. So they all came to the ribbon cutting, and so people, like some people wore masks, some people didn't because we had food, we had drinks, and so we were trying to keep it as. And then the weather was really nice, so we were kind of half in the building, half out of the building because we had a pretty decent turnout. So I think the only times that it got weird is like if sometimes people just felt uncomfortable being around a lot of unmasked people at that time still. Mm-hmm. So some people didn't stay as long as they maybe would have.
Under normal,
like pre-COVID,
quote unquote, normal circumstances.
You know,
how do you plan for it? Right, too. Like, are you planning different for your events?
So, thankfully, COVID is in our rearview mirror. Right?
Relatively speaking, we'll call it. Yes.
Hopefully. Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully, I like that wording. Yeah. Yes. There you go. Yes. Knock on some wood.
Exactly. Yes. So, well, I think we had to cancel ours during 2020, and then 2021 it was very low participation because people were still
Mm-hmm.
But
so are you changing your prepping and planning for your events based on COVID?
No, because now we're back to normal,
quote unquote. For those that can't see her finger motion, motion. Yeah. It's quote unquote normal.
Yes.
Okay, so but do you at all think about that's like to me in my mind, if I'm planning an event and I've got a couple that are in the motion, I'm relatively nervous about what people.
I'm not nervous
think
anymore.
About. I'm not nervous. Should I say anymore?
I wasn't nervous when I did my event in 2020. I mean, if you're whatever, I respect everybody's boundaries in the situation. If you're comfortable, then you come. If you're not comfortable, then I respect it, and it doesn't change our relationship. Nor do I feel like you're not supporting me.
Totally.
Because it's just a comfort thing.
Totally.
So I just don't really let that be
in my mind,
main focus.
But in my mind, you have your logistics for a party, right? You have to get food, you have to get some kind of drinks, whatever. If you have a party you're planning and you send out 100 invites, mm-hmm. and you know that based on 100 invites, there's going to be 50 people that say they're going to come and 40 people that actually show up. Whatever the statistics might roll out to be, right? Mm-hmm. Now you have to plan on maybe a little bit fewer people because of whatever COVID, I'm just saying that to me, there's a little bit more of a factor. So when I go and plan a party, I'm taking into account the fact that
Well, I guess people could just take goodie bags home too. They could take some food home, or I know
I like that idea.
pre-COVID, if it was unopened, I know you could go to the local fire department and they would take food. I don't know about now post-COVID how that is. But pre-COVID, you could go deliver it to a first responder station and they'll
you're
take
still
it.
spending the money. That's what I'm saying. As a
but
business
then you're
owner,
donating
or as
it.
or whatever you're doing, right? Like you could be a C501(c).
501(c).
Yeah. So it's a non-for-profit.
Yeah, a non-for-profit, right?
Yeah.
You could be a non-for-profit, right? And create this big party, this big plan, and then you literally need to make money off this event or somehow come out on top and not lose money because
well, some of the events aren't necessarily geared towards some of the events are not for 501c3.
We all started laughing and got totally distracted because of Eric's comment. Eric said Steph makes me uncomfortable, Joe. That's why I don't come on the show.
He doesn't come on the show because he doesn't like midgets. I know.
Legally.
Legally, I'm not there yet. I still got
almost.
I got 3 inches.
A couple more years and she'll be there. All I'm saying though is, if
you're not throwing the event though, like depending on what it is and what type of thing it is, you're not looking to necessarily make money. Like for example, McHenry County Kids in Need hosts a Santa event that we at Steph's Books donated reindeer candy canes to. Last year we made 300 and something candy canes in anticipation of 300 kids showing up.
Totally.
So I didn't donate money. I just donated an item and time.
Okay, so you hit a great point. They're not looking to make money.
Not every event.
Correct.
Right.
Have you ever gone to an event you want to lose money?
Not really, but
no.
But you're not.
That's all I'm saying though. Is
they're not. But they're not. When you're a non-for-profit, 99% of the things are donated by outside sources.
Which means they're not losing money
coming out of their actual physical money budget, unless they don't have enough sponsors or enough donations. Then at that point, they dip into the kitty and supplement the difference.
Correct. But you throw a party, you have donations. You want people to donate, and if everybody does what you want them to do or whatever, you have it. But if you throw an event, right? I throw events, you've thrown events, we here have thrown events. You throw it and you don't want to lose money, right? You're going to pay out for certain expenses during that event. Your event has certain things that your event is more of a time slot window where but if you go and throw an event like the second one you talked about, right? If you go and throw an event, you don't want to lose money. No. You want your business or your corporation or your non-for-profit or whatever you're running, you want it to come out ahead or break even, minimum break even. You don't want to lose money. Like, so that's to me where I look at an event and I go, if I'm throwing an event, I want people to show up. I want people to come, but maybe it is good to get some donations to where I'm not fronting all of the bill. But at the same time, no, I want to make sure that I'm not losing money on my event.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because like the event, like for example, I'm throwing an event here,
right?
Kent and I are teaming up, and we're doing an event. We invited 4 chambers. We invited McHenry, Crystal Lake.
Did you read
Algonquin? No, I'm doing it right now. Algonquin and Cary Grove. And so we invited all the chambers to come because I mentioned previously on other shows, we launched our QuickBooks Learning Center. So I just want people to come, see the Learning Center, get some of our flyers of information on everything as what the classes are, how they work. And then this way they could let either other business owners know or they could let office managers know. And so that would be September 27th from 5 to 7 p.m. here at 1400 State Route 31 in McHenry. And my mom is also going to be flying in a special thing for the event.
A batch of chocolate calculators?
No, something else. She upgraded.
Ooh, Linda,
So-
what are you bringing?
She's not gonna tell you.
Linda will tell me.
So, but yeah.
So wait. So you're going to lose money on that because you're investing and you're getting, but in the short run you're losing money because you're putting time and effort into this event,
It's marketing.
And nobody's right.
It's marketing.
So you're not technically losing money.
Yeah, I'm
right?
just marketing and branding this new service and entity that we're opening and doing and providing to the community. And so I'm hoping that people will come, check it out and all that. I'm not doing it with the anticipation of like everybody signing up and maxing out my classes all within the same evening, but I'm hoping to spread the word to start getting people curious and wanting to come in and take the classes.
That's a branding move.
Right. That's all it is. So my event is a branding move. Lisa's first event about Medicare is an industry event.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, there's all different types of events. Like, my mom says you have to come to the event, Joe.
Oh, Linda, I will be there. I don't know if you know it, but it's already in my calendar.
Yeah, but
I will be here.
But to get to the point, though, as you were kind of talking a little bit ago about preparing for an event, like, so next week, me and my team, we're going to sit down. We're going to make a grocery list of everything that we need to get from Sam's Club or wherever else we're going to get stuff, or order sandwiches and all that, and make our checklist of everything that we're going to need come the day of the event to make sure that we have everything. And then we have to get all of our raffle baskets together because we're going to also be raffling off some prizes and baskets. And I know Kent is also going to be raffling off some items as well.
Do you want another basket? Because I can make a hell of a basket.
Yeah, we'll take a basket and raffle it off. I mean,
Lisa, do you want to throw a basket in since you're here? Do you have a health insurance basket?
But yeah, I mean,
a bedpan with a.
I can see what I got.
Well. So first event you had, Lisa, was the health insurance. Second event, let's repeat it again, just so everybody is reminded.
Yep, it's a Give Bonnie Strong 77 girls hockey event at Crystal Ice House in Crystal Lake.
So if you know a girls hockey player, bring them down. They need to play. This is a great event for all women's hockey. Yes. What about those that don't know how to play, but they're just girls that want to learn how to play? Could they come down and check it out?
Yes. We're welcome to, anybody to come and check it out. And we're also looking for families that are experiencing pediatric cancer so that we can give donations to the families. Too.
Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Did you want to give like your email address or phone number of how they submit in if they're going through that type of?
Yep. So they can go to givebonniestrong.org and check out the website, and then givebonniestrong.org.
Is that right?
I believe so. Might be a 77 on the end of that.
Oh.
So if you click on it and we just put it into the chat. If you click on it and it doesn't work, add a 77 to the back, or just Google Give Bonnie Strong. Yep. I assume if you Google Give Bonnie Strong, you'll find it. Yeah,
they've also been on the radio station as well. They were on Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so they've also been a member of the 21-6 family as well.
Family. Oh, that's amazing. So no, I love the fact that we're talking how to prepare for events, right? Because so when it comes to your retirees enrolling October 15th through December 7th, right?
Yep.
When it comes to them enrolling, do you have anything? And I know I kind of asked you this in a similar question, but like, is there really something that you want them to do, or is there something that you promote to them that you to say, hey, come and do this, let's talk, so that way we're through we walk through this smoothly.
Yes. So they would need to contact me at area code 763-242-6494 because the government does not allow us to solicit seniors. And so they need to contact me. So I get a lot of business through referrals. So all of my current clients, they're like, oh, you need to talk to Lisa. She does a fabulous job with my Medicare, and she will definitely help you out. So yeah, I can't go door to door or, anything like that.
Do you find that when somebody sends a person your way that you have a better connection with them than if you were maybe to go door to door?
Well, I can't go door to door.
I know you can't, but I'm sure you've experienced somebody that literally like cold calls you, or you like you're walking through. Yeah.
So my first customers or whatever, when I first get them. So I sit at different locations too. There's many people sitting at CVS locations, at doctor's offices and stuff, trying to promote Medicare because you want to review it. So there's many people like me out there. And so, the first time it's just, getting to know you. And then once you develop a rapport with them, then you can, then they feel comfortable referring you out.
Perfect.
And then we have another caller that's chimed in with another industry event. We have Palab Wealth Inc. They're out of Gurnee, so they do retirement planning. So 401k, simple SEP.
Can you spell that for me?
Palab?
Yeah.
Palabe.
Wealth.
Just
making sure.
Yeah. So starting November 1st, any employers above 5 employees is going to now be required to offer some type of retirement package or benefits or something to those employees. So effective November 1st, between 5 employees to 24 employees. If you have over 24 employees, then you're past the deadline and you better get on that.
Get your in order. Get your poop in a group, if they will.
You can reach them at 847-249-6600, and you'll talk to either Arlene or Christoph. And then, Joe, you said you had some people chime in, too, on your...
Well, I had I'm pulling out my billfold to pull a...
What are you... Just random...
business card, right? It looks like a business card, but it's actually a card that is for the... It is the Craft Brew Fest, the inaugural beer festival for the Cary Grove area. It's for the Rotary is putting it on, the Cary Grove Rotary Club. It's from 1 to 5 tomorrow at 1300 Clawson Road in Cary. That is the Rotary Park in Cary. It's Cary Lake, if you will. But right off of Clawson Road, awesome place. And then we have 10 brewers, 20 brews, if you will. But buy it, a ticket online, go to, I don't actually know where you go to. I just have this little thing, so if you can see it, I doubt they can see it from there, can they? Probably not. Because I can't even see
It's a QR code, but I'm sure if you go on the Rotary's website, you'll find a link of some sort.
What you just want to do is look up the Rotary Club of Cary Grove and the Brew Festival, and there will be a link there. And you can jump onto that. And then it's tomorrow from 1 to 5. Great event. I will be there, so if people want to meet me that haven't, or if you don't, then avoid me.
Yeah. So that kind of brings us into something that we kind of chatted about in the green room briefly is that
right?
One of the events that I had mentioned earlier is also on the same day as the event that you just mentioned. So how do people has anybody ever had anybody
yeah, right, Lisa? I want Lisa's opinion on this because there really is quite the turmoil sometimes when it comes to events that are on the same day as others. And when you talk about like, what do we have coming up? Halloween, right? So like everybody wants to throw their event on the weekend before Halloween or whatever it may be, because this year, Halloween's on a Monday. So
we'll be trick-or-treating on Monday in McHenry. They don't change the day.
Well, most places don't change trick-or-treating, but there's Halloween parties. There's the Cary Grove Halloween walk is on the Saturday before.
Right.
Right.
And then, And then that Halloween reminds me, I almost forgot. On October 23rd, I think it's from 1 to 5 at East Campus of McHenry High School, so off of Green Street, they are doing a trunk or treat. So if they're still looking for some businesses to participate in the trunk or treat, I believe that Dawn Bremer with the Bremer team is hosting this. So I think you could reach them at bremerteam18@gmail.com if you would like to participate in the trunk or treat, or if you just want to bring the kids and come and trunk or treat.
Enjoy yourself and collect candy.
Yeah. And we have options and stuff.
We all want candy.
We have options and things for kids that can't have candies due to allergies and things. So there'll be pencils or Play-Dohs or slime or whatever there as well.
Awesome.
All the slimes and Play-Dohs always have glitter. I fucking hate glitter. I hate glitter.
So,
my God.
But yeah, that reminded me when you were talking about Halloween. So there's that event. There's a Save a Pet event. Stacey Ellington is doing that on November 1st at Topgolf in Schaumburg. So if you want to rent a bay, I think for a bay with 6 golfers, I think is about $1,000. So it's not horribly bad for the pets in need. So if anybody out there
for the pets in needs, it is not that bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like $1,000 for bay.
Well, that kind of goes into your whole thing about losing money, making money. They have to cover their cost of the bay, plus be able to give the money to the puppies and kitties and whatever other critters they got back there at their facility.
Great point.
So,
all right, fair enough.
That's why
it's for a cause, ladies and gentlemen, is all we're saying. Ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between.
So that's why I always say it's a feel good. It's a feel-good moment.
When you go to those events, you feel good. So literally, I came off of, and actually, I didn't empty my pocket because I literally came from an event where I was golfing, and I got this golf ball I found in the woods. It says "whack fuck" on it.
What?
Wow.
I know. I found it. It says "whack fuck."
So okay, well, so if we're gonna talk about golf outings,
But anyway, I was going to say, I literally ran here from, that's why I was late, was because I was at a golf event and was playing in the event. And like, after this, I'm driving straight to Rise Up.
So am I. I have to volunteer.
I'm cleaning porta potties.
Oh, no.
Lucky.
I'm putting your shirt on that you gave me. And I'm cleaning porta potties at Rise Up. Well, that was one of our volunteer things to do as a company, and so
I'm working the Bremer Gate, so
you're gonna let me in.
I will be finding Dawn after I leave here.
But that's a great point, though. Is like
because they wouldn't give me a taser to work security.
You do not deserve a taser. I was hesitant to give you a chainsaw.
Yeah, Wayne said that.
You did
tomorrow.
Yeah.
To
cut a tree down. But yeah, Wayne said he doesn't have the proper insurance for Rise Up for me to have a taser. So I don't know. But yeah, so I think we rifled off quite a few events.
Well, there's quite a few out there.
How do you pick, so for charity events, and obviously, like watching your face when I was saying about the bay and it being, because I know that you have a bay.
That's it. It's like you said, I have to pay $1,000 for a bay at Topgolf, and I go, well, I can get a bay for free.
Right. So how do you kind of pick and choose the events that you either want to donate time to or money to?
I'm going to go with Lisa first. I'm going to divert to Lisa. Or do you want me to go first so you can think of your answer?
No,
because we're coming to you.
So it's, whatever you're passionate about for charities.
Ooh, I like that response. So meaning, like, if I have a passion for dogs or pets, I'm going to go down the pet giving route.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. What's your route?
So I guess it's pediatric cancer.
That's what you love.
Well,
you don't love pediatric cancer. I get that, but
but I like to be able to help families that go through pediatric cancer.
Being able to progress people through, help them through, make sure they get. So when you look for events that are geared towards pediatric cancer, are you looking for events that are geared towards what you physically and mentally can do? like if somebody comes to you and says, hey,
So-
can you
so-
give
so
$1
let me
million
let me
to our
tell you this.
pediatric cancer event, or can you give 10 of your volunteer hours?
So let me just tell you. So back in 2014, one of our hockey players, Bonnie Vonderhaar, passed away from pediatric cancer. She had leukemia. And so then we decided to make lemonade out of lemons and to help other families that are going through this. And then in 2016, I was approached from an Aflac rep to help to sell Aflac. And Aflac helps families that are going through cancer. So,
Okay.
so I have Aflac that I sell to individuals and to businesses too, to help anybody that's diagnosed with cancer.
So you have a means to help people.
Yep.
But when it comes to your immediate, this is where I'm going to go and give my, like, if somebody were to say to you, hey, can you give $1,000, or can you give, right, like 100, or not 100, that's a lot, that went high, 20 hours of volunteer work, right? Like, where do you see, like, that's what I want to know, because to me, I'd rather not give money, but time.
Yes.
Right? Because to me, in certain instances, right? Certain instances, there's points where money is needed, period. No matter what, right? Because I'm not a scientist. You can't pay me to do lab research, right? So in my mind, though, immediately when I give to an event, to something that's charitable, I'm immediately giving time.
Yes.
Because that's what I know I can give, and I'm very strong with my time.
Yes. Like you guys are doing the Rise Up thing, and I've done the
Fiesta Days,
Rib Fest.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, that's a great one.
And the Sunset Festival. And
right.
So I've helped those organizations with, whether it's collecting money or checking IDs or
whatever it may be.
Whatever they need help with.
You love to give time.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
And to me, it feels like right now, time or labor is very short.
Correct.
On all points.
Yes,
so
it's hard to get people to volunteer.
To truly give, right? So, while people may say, hey, I got $10, great. Don't care. We need 2 hours
We need
of
a
work.
body.
We need 2 hours of work, right?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I like to do time over cash, but I also will do items. Like, I'm good at gathering items. Like, where was it? Oh, when Christine Ditzler did her first thing with the Operation Military Support. I went to Sam's Club and just bought a bunch of notebooks and things or whatever she said that she was needing,
we need
snacks or whatever. So like
tissue,
right? So then I could go and do that. Like I'm good with that. Like that's
monetary.
Fine. Like items are fine. Time I'll do. Money
we're available.
Like.
But you're buying items though. You're right,
but it's a physical item that's going there.
But you're going to Sam's Club and you're spending money on this item.
Yeah, like but writing a check. I don't know if
time. Right? Thank you. Good point, Lisa.
Like, but writing a check is not my thing. Like just to write the check. I mean, like we went to this.
So you feel that if you were, let's say that you went to Sam's Club and spent $50 on individually wrapped tissue packages, right? Little travel tissue packages. I don't care what the hell you bought.
So if that's what they needed, then yeah.
And
then
you
that's
went
fine.
and bought little mini tissue packages. You spent $50. You feel that if you were to go and write the check for $50, it's not good enough.
I just feel like it sometimes doesn't go to the full item because you have other operating expenses that have to be covered within the non-for-profit because it is a business that people just don't understand. So when you percentage it out, like some charities are much better than others on how they've worked it, where a majority of the money physically does go to the foundation that it's supposed to go to or getting items or whatever. But if I get the item, 100% of my $50 then went to the item that they needed versus a percentage of my $50 went to somebody else having to run out and buy the item and still manage to cover the difference of the percent.
So you're looking at it from a bookkeeping perspective.
Yes.
Let's boil this down. You're looking at it from a bookkeeping perspective in the sense that if you were to go out and buy that $50 worth of tissue papers, you know that $50 was not $50 in tissue paper. It was $50 plus $5 of your travel time plus $2.50 in taxes.
Yeah. So
plus whatever it may be, gas, whatever. But if you were to send your $50 to the company, to the non-for-profit, they were to go and buy that tissue paper, they're only going to be able to actually spend like $42.37 in tissue paper.
Maybe.
Because
depending
said
on...
employee has to go get it, and you have to pay them that hourly, right?
Yeah. I mean, like
I like that idea.
We went to a barbecue.
Take note, everybody out there, listeners.
We went to a barbecue a couple weekends ago, and somebody was selling spice rubs, and they were giving it to the donations were going to wounded warriors. So the spices were $10 for the jar, and they were making a donation to wounded warriors. So I gave the lady $20. So this way, then I paid for the rub plus I gave them an actual $10 to put in there.
Totally.
And stuff. So that's just...
When you do that, do you feel that you know your dollars are going to the right place? Like if you say, hey...
I mean, that's all it is.
Just rolling the dice. You're like, this looks like a good, place.
Yeah. Okay. This is a random barbecue that we went to. It was a last minute invite, and this person just happened to be there. So
fair enough.
I don't know. I mean, I think that
you
there's...
just gotta trust it.
Right.
Sometimes, like that's like actually a great point. You just have to trust it, or do your research before you throw money into the black hole, if it could be.
Exactly.
Right. Interesting. Anything you guys are looking forward to or want to see these upcoming seasons? We have Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas coming up, or Hanukkah, whatever, or Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I have to be politically and religiously correct because I mean, I'm just asking because like you mentioned the Halloween walk in Cary. I'm really looking forward to that. After that, it's like I literally plan for Halloween and then I'm like, all right, Halloween's over. Crap, now I got Thanksgiving coming right down the line. So like, how do you plan do you plan ahead?
Well, a lot of mixers and events from what I've seen kind of taper off like after the Halloween one. And they there's like not as many events because not as many people are
one or two in between, or a few that are
until the
in
new year because people they're traveling with their families. The weather gets cold. People don't want to be driving. There's so many things that you have to take into consideration when you host your events. I mean, I know that you were talking about the golf outing. I'm looking forward to doing Gigi's Playhouse again for their golf outing. That was at Royal Melbourne in Long Grove that we did, and I know that for me is 100% a branding thing. I know I'm not
making any money on that.
I'm not going in there. I never go into a golf outing with anticipation of making any deals, just because it's a lot of people that are there and it's not necessarily the owners. A lot of staff tends to go. So for me, it's just not as good of a connection like that. So, but whatever. I do that one. I don't like doing a lot of golf outings, but I'll do that one because they put on a really good event and they really, really
I was going to say, are there certain events that you feel are beneficial to you more than others, Lisa?
Beneficial.
Yeah, like because she mentioned golf event, right?
Oh yeah.
So there you have your golf event, but then there's the trick or treat walk. There are the parades. There is the McHenry is doing what's the murder mystery?
Oh yeah,
yeah. There's a murder mystery in McHenry. That's an amazing event, right? Totally different from everything else that's out there. So that's what I'm asking. I'm doing a brew fest tomorrow. Yep. What events, Lisa, do you feel are most beneficial to you in the sense as a business owner or operator or doer or, wanting to gain, not lose.
But
right?
Networking is very good too.
Always.
Oh,
the scrambles. McHenry does the amazing scramble events that they literally put, on
Algonquin has a
speed dating. Yeah. A lot of chambers are doing speed dating for business owners. Yeah. But so I love that. Okay. I love that.
Yeah, networking works very well.
Okay.
And then we We have professionals developing relationships with the Algonquin Chamber, and we participated in the Sunset Parade. And then it was really cool. We gave out adult bags. So we all
Come again?
adult bags.
I don't think that Scott sponsored it.
What was in these adult bags?
Advertisements
For what?
for the different businesses that belong to professionals developing relationships.
What kind of businesses? I'm digging deep because you said adult bags, and to me, like dirty adult bags?
No.
Oh!
No.
Like, see, Lisa, I have a dirty mind. You went.
So like
you went right.
The
I
things,
was thinking
the little
left.
things like Kleenex or whatever. I tape my business card on.
I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's great. Oh, that's great.
Kits,
Okay.
we did that.
Eyeglass repair kits.
And then
I
we
have.
had some bottle opener things.
We get. Oh yeah, the little. So
You know what? You know their event is coming up before we run out of time.
Because we run out. What?
Is at MCC October 13th is the jobs where
Jobs
business
fair.
owners
Yeah.
can go and do the job fairs at the community college
That's
to
really
meet
good.
with all of the college students.
Ish.
So October 13th, I believe, is that one. I don't know if they're still taking on businesses because now it's getting, it's less than a month away, but
That's a great one.
But yeah,
as
that's
a business
really good
owner,
event.
if you're not into job fairs, career days, if you're not talking to people, you're losing out on, and you're always complaining about employees. You are literally a redundancy. You should be easily talking to all business development counselors in the school, because for us, that's one of our greatest employee resources, is coming straight out of college or high school and just wants a job and I need a job. Great. They send them our way.
And also, I know that Lisa had mentioned about developing relationships. Also, another example is when we hosted the Next Level Referral Partners event, which was like a meet and greet, invite a friend event. Since we had a good standing established relationship with the event holder,
the restaurant that we had it at,
didn't. They wound up not charging us the cover for blocking that room out, because there was just so many people that showed up and so many people purchased additional food items or beverages, and that it was just a very good overall evening for them as well. So it was a very reciprocating kind of event.
And that's really something that, like, when you reach out and start your event, it's all about kind of calling on those people that you need. Hey, I need your help. I want you. You know me. I know you. Great. We're good. Good. Let's exchange business and build each other's business.
Right.
You come to my event, you're going to see a lot more people that you've never seen before. Brothers Barbecue came to our open house that we had this year.
That was good.
They were amazing. They had great food. They had their barbecue there. We paid for it all. It was absolutely amazing. But still, they looked at us and walked away and go, dude, this was awesome event. We've met people that were, they're not just showing up to the street side where they just get some randoms that may come up. They have they know they're showing up to a business that has some very influential people that are attending this business meeting. So it's not like you're just getting, regular people that are going to be at this event. You're getting some great people, some very valuable people to help build your business.
Also,
and then they might have events and want to use them for their events.
Hopefully they don't ever need to use us.
So,
Exactly.
I think we gave all the reads, but just to kind of recap, we have the Wine Walk October 13th for Algonquin. We have Cary Grove's Wine Walk November 16th, Halloween Walk October 29th. We have Rise Up today and tomorrow. We got the Brew
Fest is
for
tomorrow,
Rotary tomorrow
at Clausen Park, 1 to 5.
We got Sassy Divas Bling for September 27th. They're doing a live on Facebook. We got the Santos Agency Health Markets with their Medicare and open enrollment. We got Lisa's Medicare and Aflac enrollments.
From 15th of October to December 7th.
Good job.
Look at me go, Lisa. Wait, you had another event. Read it off.
Give Bonnie Strong girls hockey event at the Crystal Lighthouse.
That's right.
Come on, come all.
We got retirement plans with Palab Wealth, and then we have our mixer here at for Steph's Books and 216 The Net here at 1400 State Route 31 on September 27th from 5 to 7. So
if all you listeners are not here on September 27th in the goddamn studio, you will be banished from listening forever. That's it. Period. You better be here. So support the family.
And then Lisa, did you want to give them your phone number one last time before we sign off?
Yes.
Not your personal. Give them your business.
Okay, my business number is area code 763-242-6494 for your Medicare needs and Aflac.
We've had some people read off their personal cells.
I give my cell phone all the time.
Every time people read off their cells, I'm like, oh, that's awful. All right. Thank you, Jess. EpicMediaInc.com. Jess Stoffel is truly amazing. When you are truly authentic, there can be no competitors. With continued growth in technology these days, get your one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish in order and tell Jess to come take care of your business because she does big businesses, small businesses, one businesses, two businesses. She will handle you all for your online and marketing. So thank you, Jess.
And then do you want to give people your phone number so you can volunteer to do their porta potty cleanups?
Nope. If you need restoration work, anything that your normal cleaning service won't do, i.e. if your toilet blows up, we love to handle that. That is 847-264-4664, Restoration 1, water, fire, smoke, mold, dead bodies, crime scenes, you name it, we'll clean it. Thank you.
We have
Go ahead.
Steph Conley with Steph's Bookkeeping Service, stephsbooks.com, 847-942-3004. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week to talk about raising prices.
No,
we have the go.
Oh, no, that's the week after. So, yeah maybe raising prices.
Yeah.
Raising prices next week.
Next week, we're going to talk about raising prices and how that's affecting, because it seems like this is a hot topic. So,
oh my
we
God.
will see you next week.
Who's buying lumber or gas?
Bye.
Later, guys.
Bye.